Are you one of those people who suffer from electromagnetic hypersensitivity, fatigue, tiredness, stress, brain fog, aches, and pains? What if I told you that you can soak your way into serenity? Soak in Serenity, our new herbal bath formula, is known to soothe anxiety, relieve stress and fatigue in just one bath. Visit our store at blacksunrise.com/herbs page. Remember to spell sunrise SONRISE. Welcome to this segment of your Global Black News, and in today's news, we take a look at an article from Business Insider. The UK prepares to create no-go zones and ban mass public gatherings as it gets ready for a major coronavirus outbreak within weeks. Is this medical martial law? Let's look. The UK government is preparing to create no-go zones and ban mass public gatherings as it gets ready for a major outbreak of coronavirus within weeks, which could affect up to a fifth of the working age population. Boris Johnson will on Tuesday use a press conference to outline his government's plan for dealing with the crisis, warning that it is highly likely coronavirus will spread more widely in the coming days and weeks. Measures being considered by officials include the creation of no-go zones around the areas of infection, bans on large-scale gatherings such as sports events, instructing the public to work from home where possible for at least 12 weeks, enlisting retired medical staff to cope with the crisis, instructing police forces to concentrate only on serious crime and disorder. The UK's chief medical officer, Chris Whitty, said on Tuesday morning that the current reasonable worst-case scenario was that 1% of the people who contracted the virus would die. However, Whitty stressed that this was a worst-case scenario and that the actual number would be significantly lower. Health Secretary Matt Hancock later said that the number of confirmed cases of coronavirus in the UK had risen to 51. The UK's government's action plan has 4 stages: contain, delay, research, mitigate. However, if the situation escalates and forces the UK government to move to delay, it will advise people to work from home and avoid unnecessary travel as part of the population distancing strategy, government officials said on Tuesday. Now, here is what I think is really, really interesting, and I'll continue reading the rest of the article afterwards. What I think is really amazing is, okay, so we know the coronavirus is real. I don't believe the numbers they're telling us. I think they're lying about the numbers. I think the numbers is substantially way higher. But you gotta wonder, like, put on your corona conspiracy tinfoil hat. You gotta ask yourself, okay, are they using this virus to further an agenda? When the virus first hit, I'll explain what I mean. When this virus first hit, I said, here we go with medical martial law. Okay? Because they're not going to have a choice. Okay? If people start dropping dead, they're not going to have a choice but to quarantine and impose restrictions. So, again, we're not going to have a choice. They're going to want to quarantine and impose restrictions. So that's a given. And I'm thinking like, Are they using this virus to do a test run on martial law? Now, do I think that flights should be stopped from China? Yes, and I find that it's really interesting that as soon as the United States is like, as soon as the United States is like, okay, what about measures to like, stop flights from China? The U.S. government responded by the stop flight from the major epicenter immediately, but restricting flights from all over China. All of a sudden, it was like, no, we're fine, it's back to work, everything's great, nobody's dead, coronavirus is over. But as we can see, people all over the planet are dropping dead. So I'm beginning to wonder, the virus is real, it is all over the planet, it is killing people. But could it be that the creatures at the top, who never waste, they don't put anything to waste besides taxpayers' dollars, could it be that the creatures at the top are using this virus as a means of staging martial law? Food for thought. So I want you guys to think about that, and we'll be back with another segment of your Global Black News.